This is the Parkour District. Inside, there are many different areas and challenges, all designed to make you a master at Orion Drift's movement. These include a giant rock wall where you can grab from peg to peg till you finally pull yourself all the way to the very top, to a huge mountain full of unique challenges that'll have you climbing up, down, and all over every side, to a ginormous green rock that can feel almost impossible to climb due to its extreme angles. These are just a few of the many different areas available for you to hone in and practice your skills, eventually making you a movement master. In today's video, I will be going over every area within the Parkour District and all of the opportunities they provide for practice. If you do enjoy this video, please hit that subscribe button and remember to join the Orion Drift Discord server linked in the description below and sign up for closed early access. Now, when you first approach this wall, you'll probably be struck with a flash of amazement. Just looking up and seeing all of these different pegs is something truly incredible. The tactile experience of grabbing from peg to peg, pulling yourself up with every arm swing, then reaching around a corner and latching on to another peg and making it to the other side. Then you resume climbing up to the very top. When you finally get there, you'll be met with an intense feeling of triumph. See, that's the difference between other games and Orion Drift. In other games, you merely press buttons to accomplish an action. In Orion Drift, you actually have to do something. You have to move your arms and pull yourself up. That's why when you get yourself to the top, there is an immense feeling of satisfaction, because you actually did something. Climbing. Climbing. What is climbing? Movement in this game is something that you have to get a feel for, especially when it comes to climbing. You start to gain a sort of kinesthetic awareness of your body. You need to be very conscious of what your body is doing and be ready to experiment. Try hitting your hand off the wall harder. Play around with what angle you're hitting off from. Something always just needs to click. But how do you do that? You have to think back to your last attempt. Do I need to push harder? Maybe I need to hit off the wall differently. All of these drastically affect the way your bot moves, but the most important skill is how to keep your momentum. See, momentum is something that is so important, because even if you hit off the wall with the right amount of force, and at the right angle, if you're not bringing enough speed with you, you'll never be able to get the next area within reaching distance. The challenges over at the Green Rock are perfect examples of this. You have to keep going, hitting from side to side without stopping, if you ever want to get yourself all the way to the tippy top. As soon as you slow down or wait a second, it is all over. So far, we've covered grabbing and how you need to control how much force to add, and the importance of keeping your momentum. But let's be honest here, none of that is anywhere close to being as cool as what I get to talk about now. Let me present to you sliding and carving. The skate park is where this comes into play big time. Sliding is pretty self-explanatory, you just slide. You can fly down one of these ramps, then fly up another, seeing how much airtime you can get before you come crashing down the ramp again and blast forward with all that speed. Beyond the skate park, you'll find yourself sliding all over the place. It is just so natural. Like I said before, you just slide. It just happens. Now, on a completely different note, we have carving. At least on the learning side, it can be quite hard to get down. I've personally been practicing wall carving a lot. After lots and lots of practice, I finally got it. Now when I wall carve, I don't need to think about it. Similarly to sliding, now I just carve. Beyond wall carving, there's ceiling and floor carving. I still have yet to do a successful ceiling carve despite tons of practice. Floor carving is super easy in comparison to wall and ceiling. Carving is a very interesting mechanic. The best way I can explain it to you is when you turn the angle of your hand when it's inside of a surface in such a way that it turns you. I don't know, it's probably not the greatest definition. It's really something you have to get a feel for. When you finally get it, there's something so magical about carving, and the potential of the mechanic as people get better with it is absolutely insane. So now you might see why most people think the Parkour District is the coolest district. There are so many cool areas for you to practice and play in, all designed to make you a movement master. At the same time, the whole district is still under construction. You may have noticed everything is in gray box design. Imagine when the Parkour District is at the same level graphically as the Driftball District. I think I can say confidently that this will be one of the best districts that Orion Drift has to offer. Until next time, Drifters, ConDawgB out.